further, I just want to for how. Hello all, this is Sanjay Bajaj. I have experience in IT companies working in different MNCs, and currently I'm working in Oracle Fusion Middleware. And I have a pretty strong experience working in developing different services in SOA, data, and from some web logic side. Today I'm going to give an introduction on Oracle SOA. Basically, I will cover the SOA in different parts. Our agenda will, let's see how we will proceed for this. First week, we will cover what is the introduction. In this one, I will cover what is Oracle Fusion Middleware. Then we will go for what is SOA. Basically, under this one, we will cover different things. For example, I will go to these. First, we will cover the Oracle Fusion Middleware, what it is, and I think you all will have heard what is Fusion Middleware. Second thing, we will go for SOA. I think people are mostly awaiting for the what is SOA and its benefits. Why nowadays enterprise or industries move further with the SOA part. So I will walk. Then we will do the different standards. Since SOA is so popular now, the reason is it has, because we all know that some standards should be there, then only we will be able to manage the services. I will walk through all the standards, then SOA service components. Since to build SOA, we need some components based on which we can go through and we can define some functionality. So I will walk through. SOA installation. So basically, Oracle is providing the free software for using for the development purpose. So you can easily download SOA. It's JDeveloper, Oracle WebLogic, and then it's Oracle SOA server from the Oracle website itself. It's freely only for development purpose. So I will walk you through how you can install this on your local system so that we can do some hands-on, and whatever I will teach you accordingly. Okay, then adapter. So basically adapter and SOA service components. These are the heart of SOA. Adapters are used to how to connect to external world. I will walk through that also and very detailed things. One is adapter and one is service components. These are the heart of SOA, so I will give major focus on these components. Okay, then we will proceed to WebLogic server different artifacts. As we know, using SOA, we will be able to create the services, but where the services will run, we need some server. So Oracle is providing WebLogic server where it's all application. So what are basically this comes under the administration part, but for the development purpose, I will teach some of the artifacts which are needed for our purpose. We can define and develop them. So we can configure them in the server itself. I will work. Later on, we will do hands-on. So for the first week, basically we will go through the only the theoretical part, so that at least you have some understanding. Like you will come to provide benefits, standards, different service components, what are the active, and based on that, once we will come to cover some of the theoretical part, I will walk through every day one by one adapters. In that one, for each adapter, we will do half of the session, complete our theoretical part, and then further session we will do a practice, so that every day you can do the same thing at your free time. And if you have any issues or you have any questions, you can ask in the next session. Since SOA is so popular in the market, its demand is also increasing. So I will give you some question also, which I am asking the candidate and which I was being asked. So which I was asked. So accordingly, we will proceed, and I will give you some real-time interview questions, so that if somebody will ask, you can able to give the answer. Now we will so as of now, I want to know any of the candidates. If you have anything you want to cover in this session, you can let me know in advance, so that in further session I will cover. So now I am proceeding further with the introduction part of. Now under this one we have, like I told you, so here I will just discuss about the service components and the adapter. I will just brief you about system the heart of. SOA have the different service components. BPEL, it's business process execution language. Mediator, What are this? I will discuss all about this in detail for the introduction. So as of now, we have the second thing, adapters. Adapters also divided in two parts. One is transitional adapter, non-transitional adapter. So in the further sessions, we have like database adapter, CMS adapters, website adapters, file, FTP. Apart from that, there are so many adapters and third-party adapters also. Oracle is giving the flexibility. If you need some functionality like you want to connect IBM somewhere else, the adapter is available directly. The adapter is Oracle. But as of now, we will discuss this further in the details and start from the Oracle. I think all of you guys already heard Oracle Fusion. So, do you have any idea what is Fusion? So, first of all, let me give you a brief introduction of Oracle. What is it? Till that you can guess what it can be. It's a very wide picture. As a layman, I will give you an example. You consider India as an Oracle Fusion middleware in one country. Fusion middleware is considered as a country. Its states are different. So SOA is one part of Oracle Fusion middleware is a very wide picture. It is a collection of different tools and services which are based on Java EE and developers. Basically, Oracle Fusion middleware provide you a complete development support. Like SOA is an architecture. It will define the design. You need some framework or platform where your services can run. You can deploy, you can develop, you can maintain them. That is Fusion middleware, which will provide you that platform where your services can. And as I told you, as a layman example, Fusion middleware is considered as a complete country. SOA is one state of Fusion middleware. So you know each state have different rules. Similarly, SOA have, but there should be centralized authority, that is Fusion middleware, which is controlling SOA. In that case, you can consider Oracle Fusion middleware will provide deployment, development, maintenance, and all the support for SOA services in your real time. So I think we are good. Now the most awaiting part, what is SOA? SOA basically stands for Service Oriented Architecture. Okay. So what do you think about the service oriented? Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you think of service? Like this term you already heard a lot of times, service. Can somebody tell me what is service? Let me give you like one layman example for service. For example, you are going to Flipkart. Like nowadays, most of the process we are doing as a online purchasing. So when you will go to Flipkart to just buy some product, you ordered it. What will happen after some days? That order will deliver to you. But in backend, what is happening? When you will order, what Flipkart will do? It will intimate to its vendor, like if you want to purchase the product, the address. So the merchant will pack that item and send it to the courier service. What courier service will do is that courier service will send you the data to your particular address. What is happening in this case? First of all, Flipkart has provided one service to merchant. Like Flipkart is providing users to merchant. Merchant is providing a service to courier boy. Courier boy is providing a service to us. Like it is delivering its product. So everything which is being done on which we are requesting something or getting a response or whatever in the real time service. Now we have heard a term known as web service. What is web service? Basically, on the internet, whatever services are defined and it is deployed in the known as web services, which in turn discuss with each other or passes messages to the different languages. Because I will talk what is like how web services communicate. Basically, now we will in the service-oriented architecture we have understood the term service. service-oriented architecture. It means an architecture which is completely designed and defined based on the services. Okay, it SOA is an architecture which will provide you a design time environment where you can design your services. And nowadays there is a lot of these lot of applications which is written in different languages. Now the challenge is coming for the different organizations how these different languages which has different format, how they will interlink each other. For example, you have one client. Okay, now for any organization a client is coming. They have an application in Java, and Java, it is running from past 1996 till nowadays. But nowadays, lot of new technologies came and client also and they don't want their previous web applications. So here SOA plays a role. SOA plays a role which will integrate your any services which are written in any language to any other language. Here, since SOA is a part of Oracle Middleware, and middleware means it's kind of what it will take data from one service and it will pass it to another service. For example, you are going to any new city and you want to search for a flat, but from yourself you are not able to search. Say suppose your language is different and where you are going to search their languages are different. You need a particular broker. What that broker will they will take the services from your requirement. They will speak to the owner, rent, owner, and then they will convey your message from the owner. In between, what the agent is doing, exactly Oracle Middleware is doing here. They are communicating between different services which are written in different languages. That is the reason nowadays SOA is so popular. That is the reason. Now, since SOA is that much popular, definitely it has some advantages. First, I will give you a design diagram of what it is exactly doing. So you can see in the diagram that for web app it is real world end users. For example, you and me. Web application is a GUI, for example, a Flipkart website. So that is a GUI through which user can understand and you can route your messages. Now, what will happen in the diagram, you will be able to understand here. The web app, your data is going to service component. Whatever after this binding is coming, that is SOA. And after that, what you are seeing from the wire part, that is external world. What SOA is doing, it is connecting wires to your web application, the external world. It will take your message from web application and it will pass your message to the different enterprise application. It can be anything. It can take the data, it can pass a file, it can pass a WebAPI, it can pass a database, it can pass any other enterprise application, for example, Oracle apps, EBS, etc., whatever you have. For example, you want to communicate with different applications. One is written in Java, other is written in .NET. Both have the its input will be completely different. What SOA will do, it will take your message as a broker, it will take your message from Java application and it will pass the message to other application. Internally, it will change the format from Java to .NET. So due to disadvantages, nowadays SOA is coming in demand and it's middleware. Every time, whenever you will go in your future, you will need, industries will need a middleware. This technology is changing nowadays. Now, what are the benefits? What are the benefits of SOA is providing? That's why the organizations are looking. Its first is reduced coupling. As the name suggests, you can say suppose you have a very big application. For example, you have a loan application. The loan application, what thing you do? So say suppose any customer is asking for it. First of all, you need to check for a customer validation. Second thing, you need to check for if customer is valid, you need to check for its account details. Then you need to validate its addresses. So, say suppose you have a team of different developers. So, you can provide one module of customer validation to one developer. You can provide one module to the second developer for account validation and third for addresses. They can individually work on different modules irrespective of what they are doing. They can do their services. And at last, when the loan application needs to integrate, they can easily integrate their services due to use coupling up. It provides reusability also. For example, you have created a customer validation, or address validation. The same thing when a user is coming and asking for an account, at that time also need an address validation. So the same service plug and play to your another application. That way the code is reusable. And nowadays the enterprise or organization also need a mechanism through which the code can be reusable as much as possible, cost cutting due to their effort saving to provide a particular advantages to client. Then third is interoperability. As name suggests, using SOA you can easily communicate with different components of SOA. Like say you have written some application in one application in future. People, I will let you know about it. You can easily communicate with different SOA components. Scalability. Okay, this is the major advantage. For example, today scope of your business is very small. Like you just want one application, like you want to transfer your data from web application to developer. In future, now you also want to integrate different other enterprise applications. For example, you want to connect to Oracle app. You need not to change your code. Just need to add an adapter for Oracle app, and through that adapter you can communicate to Oracle app without affecting your code. So which means it is scaling your business based on your requirement. Since it is providing these functionalities, it's flexible also. Apart from this, it has some integrated capabilities that it is using in backend. So basically, it is using messaging. Messaging means you have any kind of message. You can have XML message, binary message, anything. So SOA is completely designed based on the J2EE, and it is using JMS, Java Messaging Service, to transfer the message from your topic. If you are not aware about the JMS topic, sessions, I will cover this topic under the JMS topic. So through this thing, you can transfer the message from your topic. Service discovery. So as the name suggests, nowadays we know it's a world of web. So you will have a different, like lots of web services, billions of web services. How you will discover them? Basically, SOA leverages different service discovery mechanisms. So whenever you need any service at runtime, you provide a URL for that. It will discover based on its capability. Orchestration. This term also used in near session. Orchestration basically it will hide your details as a black box to the external world. In detail, we will discuss about. SOA is using, like Oracle SOA is using WebLogic Server. With the WebLogic Server, you need not to worry about service management, security management, thread management, and transaction management. Everything this will be covered by the WebLogic Server. You need not to write a separate code to handle these things. Now, business, as you know, every business has their specific rules. For example, I'm going to say Domino's Pizza. Every Friday it has an offer, like they will provide one pizza on another pizza. It may be applicable. This is not the same. Is not applicable for pizza. Each business has their own rules. So SOA is providing a different components, same as business rules, through which you can define and manage your business easily based on the requirements. event framework. For example, when a person is clicking on any button on website, or it is you are just drop downing any checkbox on data based on that checkbox selected. So SOA is providing an event framework also, which what like you want to handle something based on the events like on mouse over, on click of button, you want to perform some operation. SOA is providing internal framework. Now, since SOA is basically used in a wide range, basically it should have some standard. Otherwise, it cannot be scalable. It cannot be used for one. For example, I gave you this example of loan application. It is divided under for developers. Now, since say suppose there are no standards, so what will happen? One developer says, suppose I have some mechanism, I will write code about myself, whatever I need, without following any standards. Similarly, the other developers are writing. So module wise, it is working absolutely fine. But when you come for the integration level, when you are coming to integrate all these services, complete one application, it will be very difficult to manage. The reason is none of them has followed any standards. So we need some standards. So everybody will follow, and due to this, when you will come to integrate all the modules, it will work as expected. So due to this, Oracle has defined a lot of standards. So we will go for that. First is known as SCA, Service Component Architecture. Service Component Architecture, it will provide you a mechanism through which you can develop your composite, different composite applications. Now, okay, let me tell you first what is a composite. A composite is nothing, it's a collection of different service components. Like inside one component, there can be details, mediator, anything. And people, mediator, these are known as components. So composite is basically a collection of different service components. Okay, and to develop those service, those composites, SCA will provide you that environment or you can say platform where you can write your business logic and you can define your service. Second thing is come as service data objects. As it says data objects, I think you all aware about. Maybe you have read this thing in database objects. Okay. So, can anybody tell me what is this service objects? So basically, the data objects are nothing. They will when you will write anything in SOA. Okay, this is completely generated in the backend. You need not bother about it. For example, you are dragging and dropping a DeepL activity and you are configuring it. What will happen in the backend? Some files will be created. There are particular standards which will be generated in the XML pattern, and based on this standard service data object, say one developer is creating one DeepL application, and backend the format and other things will be generated as it is what other developer is developing, except their business logic. Third thing will come XSL transformation. So basically, what does this transformation? As I told you, say you have an integration where you want to integrate a Java service with the .NET service. So as you all know, they have a different input parameters. They will have a different structure because both are the different languages. So what SOA will do, I told you what SOA will do, it will take a message from Java application and will send the message, transform the message internally and send it to .NET application. So how SOA will do? It has a language known as XSLT, that is XSL transformation. Using this language, this itself is a different language. Using this, you format. It's very simple, like Java and .NET. It's not that tough. It's very simple to learn XSL. Simple for loop and XML text. You can convert the language